Auto editing is a great new upgraded feature in the Insta360 app for your Go 3. Let's dive into my first hack right here. You can use the auto edit feature not only for any Insta360 camera, but also any videos you have in your album, no matter what device you recorded them on. So get some videos from a day out that you took with your phone maybe. You can use auto edit to produce a little social media reel without you having to do anything else. Just make sure you're not mixing orientations of portrait and landscape for the same little movie. That doesn't tend to look so great. So that's the first tip. What's next? Well, about those titles or slogans that are slapped on towards the beginning or end of auto edits. A few of you have contacted me asking me if there's a way to get rid of them. And yes, I find them annoying too, and it pretty much stops me from using the auto edit feature until now. Because guess what? I found a way to get rid of them. Let me show you how. Let's get the app going and click on Stories as your first step. In the current version of the app as I make this video today, the auto edit button is up here on the top right of the screen. Let's click that. This brings up a whole load of options for you to choose from. These are actually videos produced by my Insta360 Flow when I made my last video about that. But let me choose say 6 of these as a little experiment so I can show you what to do next. I've chosen those, so now I hit next. Applying edits and then analyzing. And now it's asking me to choose the length of the final video. Let's just go with their recommendation for now. Okay, it's come up with an auto edit, but you can see all the text that's coming on screen. And I don't want that on each video that I choose, no matter which template I manually select down on this scrolling roll along, which you can just move along, scrub along here. So the trick in getting rid of them is to click create a video up here at the top of the screen. Let's do that. Now this gives me access to the whole timeline, and you can scroll along it here and see all the layers of elements in the video that have been added in this template too during the auto edit. To get the words that have appeared on screen, go down to the bottom row here and click on an element in the bottom row to expand the view. Now what you're looking for here is to select anything that is labeled word art and delete it. Here's one here labeled word art 1. Let's delete that. Now let's scroll along the timeline to find some more. Here's another and another. I've deleted all those now. So let's scrub along the timeline and see what it looks like. That's it. All the annoying text has now gone. Here's an extra tip. If you want to add your own text, you can scroll up the layers and see the row labeled add text. Click on this and you can add your own text or drop in some template text if there's something there that you like. And if you check the layer below, you can even add stickers too. So now you know how to get rid of annoying word art and even add your own text or stickers, and you've had actually a bit of an introduction into starting to create your own stories as well as hacking this auto edit example. Very cool. But there's one more awesome hack that I need to share with you. What about the music? The music that can get very tired once you've used it a few times and you still hear the same tunes over and over again. And plus, they're only licensed for personal use. So if you're loading them up to social media platforms and you're somehow monetized on those, you may run into copyright problems. So maybe you have licensed music or your own music that you want to use instead. No problem. But there's one extra step you'll need to take. Watch what happens when I delete this music in the timeline I've created. It's gone. So let me click on that layer again to add my own music. The app directs me to this page of music it has available, but you know, I want my own, so I don't want that. But the other option is extract music. Let's see what happens if I click on that. Okay, it says extract music from videos to add to the app. Essentially, you can't add music files like an MP3 file. Your music needs to be in video form, a video file, not a music file. The good news is that there's lots of ways to do this for free on the internet. I've included a link in the description for you to try, but you should be able to find a free audio to video converter online if you use that search term, free audio to video converter. Once you have your video file, hit the extract button and then find your file in your album. You'll already have uploaded or airdropped that video to your device. Once you select the file, hit extract music, and there it is on your list. select it, and it's placed into your timeline for you to use as you like. It's auto clipped to the end of your video, but the transitions and everything won't be on beat as they may have been in the original edit. So just note that. I'd love Insta360 to be able to add a function to re-edit to the beat. I'm not hopeful, but you never know. But here's a great thing. The next time you go in to add your own music, the music you've already extracted from a video file will still be there. So you could batch process a few music files so you have your own personal library of music files to use in your auto-edited videos or more complex stories you've edited if you get into it. So there you have it. Annoying titles removed, your own text and stickers added, and your own music too. And you've started building a music library for future projects. Please share this video if you found it helpful. Here's another I think you'd like from me, and YouTube thinks you'd like this one too. Be sure to come back for more and have fun out there.